Welcome to my channel. This is your baby girl Feyi Answers here. I'm here to bring to you an interesting thing today. So I'm going to be talking about the parable of the maize. I was actually looking at it the other day and I had something in mind I wanted to talk about, and I was like, okay, what is the perfect illustration for this thing, and what illustration can actually go with this thing that I want to talk about? And the illustration that came to my mind was the parable of the maize. Yes, you're wondering what is the parable of the maize. So actually, the parable of the maize talks about times and seasons, different times and seasons in each person's life, different usefulness in each person's life. So I'm going to just share the story in brief with details. So we all know when the maize is planted into the ground, the same size, the same quantity, maybe the same size, the same one pair of maize. But when they actually grow, they grow at the same time. Now, what differentiates the story is the harvesting period and the usefulness of each maize. Now, in today's day, in the olden days, maize are used for different things, and the things that they are used for will determine how long they need to be in the ground, to stay on the tree, to stay wrapped before they are open. It will determine their usefulness. For we in Nigeria, in this my parts in the southwest, we love to eat corn a lot. When it's the corn season, you see everybody roasting corn, boiling corn all around, and so on and so forth like that. So you see this type of corn used for roasting and used for cooking is not the same corn that you used for making your pap, and it is not the same corn that the company will use for making their custard. Now, their period, their time of harvesting differs. When it's 6 weeks, 7 weeks, when the rain season starts, you have to plant the maize for the one you're going to be using for roasting, and the one you also want to be using for boiling too. And if you have planted that, it germinates, and when it is germination period, immediately it is 6 weeks and above, you can start harvesting your maize. Now, this maize you can harvest and use for anything that you want to eat at home. We have the delicacy of beans and maize, like the roasted and the boiled one that I have said before. Now, another type is the type that the second type is the one that they don't harvest at 6 weeks. Even sometimes they don't harvest it at 10 weeks because they wait for the rainy season period to go before they harvest this one. Now, this one will stay so long on the tree, or should I say branches, that by the time you're harvesting it, it will become so hard in your hand that you cannot eat it again. Now, this is the one that they pick out, they'll dry in the sun for you to dry, and then they harvest it, and then they use it for pap that we drink. Some people use it for other things. We have there's a delicacy in Nigeria we call egbo, so you use it for egbo and those things. Now, what I'm going to be saying is, some of us in this life, we are not meant for the harsh weather of the maize used for the pap. God created us for the immediate needs of people around us. You are a corn that needs to ripe at 6 weeks, and you have to give what you have to people at 6 weeks. Don't mistake it. You cannot be like the corn that is going to stay past 6 weeks, that is going to withstand the harsh weather, that is going to become strong and solid to make pap. Do not mix yourself up with people around you who you think are immature, but their immaturity means that they are matured for the assignment that God has given to them. Do not mix things up. I don't know how well to relate it, but I'm going to do it in my own little way. Whenever you see something like this and you see people behaving immaturely, be rest assured that sometimes when you pluck a corn, now in the real sense, I am now going to go to the fact of boiling corn and roasting corn. Now, I'm the type of person that when you want to roast corn for me, I don't like the corn that will be roasted and will be hard to hit in my mouth. I want it soft and still have that crunchy taste. My mom and sisters want it hard and still has that crunchy taste. That is taste. What somebody is going to like is going to be different with what somebody is going to like. The gospel has to be dispensed in every way possible. You can't say your own way is the only acceptable way. That is impossibility. It is very, very impossible. So allow people to grow in their own different time. Accommodate people in their own different time. And love people in their own different times and in their own different season. I hope this video is going to cause something in your heart and it is going to give you more value than you ever expected that it would give you. With love from your girl. Bye.